One of my guilty pleasures is buying and collecting games on Steam, and because of this pleasure, I have a ton of games in my backlog. Another pleasure I have is 100%ing games. So today, I will be continuing to 100% my backlogs, and the next game up is Nobody Saves the World. Nobody Saves the World is a dungeon crawler action RPG, which has you take control of nobody as you progress and unlock new forms like a rat, a monk, an egg, and more. In total, there are 41 achievements needed to 100% the game, some obtained by completing quests for guilds, exploring, and some that involve a little bit of grinding. 8 of those achievements come from the DLC, which has you unlocking new forms and completing the DLC's trials. Without any more delays, let's dive into the action. The start of the game has you waking up in a shed with no memories or any idea as to who you are or what you should be doing. But by going to the big mansion who is owned by an astronomus, we can find Randy the Rad, who is an apprentice wizard who isn't very nice to us. After finding a wad and ignoring Randy, we get locked up and have to escape the basement. This is where I learn about changing forms and the basic gameplay mechanics. So after transforming into a rat and escaping through a hole in the wall, we run to the first demi-dungeon of the game, Nostradamus' Museum. After learning about combat and completing quests, I beat the dungeon and get some upgrade tokens. And after using the tokens to upgrade the rat's abilities, we are rewarded with our first achievement, the first of many, officially starting the 100% achievement grind. Right after that, I left the dungeon and was able to leave my cell and crawl out of the basement and reward myself with the achievement, Baby's First Dungeon. After going through more of the story and learning about the main mechanics about unlocking dungeons, I was able to stop at a shop, and after making a purchase, I got the achievement, What Ya Buyin'. Near the shop was a horse mines dungeon, where after cleaning out the dungeon, horses were freed from captivity. After talking to one of the horses while being in the horse form, I got the achievement, Pony Love, for experiencing true love. When I was done collecting enough stars from completing quests and demi-dungeons, I unlocked the doors of the legendary dungeon, the Grand Castle, and after completing said dungeon, I got the achievement, Castle Crashers. While inside the Grand Castle, I saved a knight in need of help, and after meeting up with her in a village, I was invited to join the Knights Guild. After joining, I gained a new quest in the achievement Squire, depicting my rank in the guild. After doing some more exploring around the map, I ran into a hammer dude, who gave me the ability to customize my form abilities for combat, and after changing the horse's active abilities, I got the achievement, Fine Form. Then, while looking for more quests to do, I ran to the new League of Wizards, and after joining, I got the achievement, Licensed Acolyte. One of the more tedious achievements in the game were collecting fairies, which increased the player's mana. But after collecting 5, I got the achievement, Fairy Small Reunion, which was just a small step to collecting all the fairies around the map. While going around the map, I myself got pickpocketed for some of my stars, which led me into the lair of the Thieves Guild. And after stealing back my stars, I got the achievement, Lesser Peon, for joining the Thieves Guild. While doing some more exploring, and after traveling through a doorway, I was ambushed by a bunch of monsters, and after talking to a lady, she gave me her treasure and the achievement of the Cactagon, for finding the somewhat hidden treasure behind the gulp. Some miscellaneous achievements I got while clearing out dungeons and completing quests, and also exploring were I'm Talking Journalism Baby, which I attained from interviewing some NPCs. I'm Never Taking This Off, which I got after reaching the max upgrade level of a single ability. Pacifist, which I got after having a form equipped with 4 passives. And at last, What Does This Mean, which I got after learning the language of the dolphins. After doing more quests, collecting stars, and leveling up my forms, I went on to face 2 of the legendary dungeons, the Ancient Robot and the Witch Queen Catacombs, which led me to get their respective achievements, Did You Try Turning It Off on and on again, and Crypt Cleaner respectively. While doing some stuff for the story, we met a scientist who had a teleporter which would teleport the legendary wizard Nostradamus to our location. After turning it on, we find out that nobody is Nostradamus, nobody is the player, the one who would play as, and after making this realization, we got the achievement, Nostradamus is missing. After going through more parts of the story, I was able to reach max rank for the egg form, getting me the achievement, the S is for Super. Also, at the same time, to unlock the other forms to their max ranks, I unlocked the Dragon form, getting me the achievement, Behold My True Form, and Despair. Shortly after, I was able to reach the max upgrade level for forms abilities, getting me the achievement, Peak Performance. Realizing I was getting somewhat close to the end of the game, I wanted to complete all the quests in the game and reaching the max ranks in all the guilds, getting me the achievements, Grand Master, which I got from attaining the rank of Grand Master in the new League of Wizards, the Light Expanse for completing Lighting the Dark Expanse, Grandmaster Knight, which I got from attaining the rank of Grandmaster Knight in the Knights Guild, Master Fraudster for earning the title of Master Fraudster in the Thieves Guild. I then went to complete the final legendary dungeons in the game, the Secret Corporation, and the Dragon Ruler's Alcazar, gaining me their achievements Corporate Espionage and Alcazar Schmalcazar. At last, I was at the final part of the story where I met Nostradamus' brother, Astromalchus, on his floating house, who gave me some backstory about how I ended up this way and I spawned the calamity and the end of the world and all that. He also gave me the achievement Fortress in the Sky. After it was finally time to face the calamity and beat the main story, I met up with Randy and faced off defeating the calamity. I got the achievement Personal Growth, but I still have some achievements left to go in the main game. Like the achievement One of Everything Please, which I got after owning one of every shop item in the game. And for the final 2 achievements for the base game for now were Fairy Conservativeness, which I got after finding all the mana fairies in the game, and Super Wiz, which was rewarded after reaching max rank on all base game forms. With that, it was time to move on to the DLC, which is going to be a new area and doing some trials and challenges. After completing trials, you unlock medals, and those medals help me unlock the new forms added into the DLC, the Mechanic and the Bee, getting me their respective achievements. Need a sentry here and be yourself. Also, I got their achievements for reaching S rank on them. After completing all the trials for the DLC, I got the achievement The True Bean, and also got no alkaline required, which I got for collecting all 36 medals from the trials. Also, a semi-miscellaneous achievement was Spirit of Ash, which you get from summoning Lavaleria, which you do after getting the ability after beating all the trials. With the DLC done, it was time to go through New Game Plus, which I kinda ran through with only slight problems. But after defeating Calamity for the second time, I got the achievement A World So Nice I Had to Save It Twice. And with that, I got the final achievement Nobody Saves the World for attaining all achievements in the game. With that, it marks the full 100% completion for Nobody Saves the World. It took me 2 playthroughs and around 24 hours to earn all 41 achievements in Nobody Saves the World. To be honest, most achievements aren't too hard to obtain, but somewhat slightly tedious like the fairies and for the medals. This game is pretty fun to play, but anyways, I have more games in my backlog, so 100%, so as always, thanks for watching and subscribe because more videos are on the way.